Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sharon, and this is Classy Shades Designs. Hey guys, I want to show you how I turned this ugly old pegboard that I picked up at the Reese store into this beautiful craft room toolkit holder or tool holder for all of my supplies that I need right away. So I gave it a really good coat of bright white paint that you would use for your door trims and doors. Then I took it inside and I held it up to the wall and I marked where I wanted it to hang, and I used each hole in the corner as my little marking space. And then taking my DeWalt drill, I just drilled those drilled holes into the drywall so that I could use these concrete drywall hangers to put them up. Now, I'm not normally successful using these, so it was pretty cool to finally get one job where I could get these hung up well. I repeated the exact same steps for the other three corners. I'd like to invite you guys to come over and follow me on Instagram at Sharon Tucker Classy Shade Designs. There I usually post pictures every single day, and I post a little bit faster than the videos come out. So if you'd like to see some stuff as we build this craft room out quicker, join me on Instagram. Now, I decided that we needed some spacers to put between the pegboard and the wall to give us room to put up our tools. So I ran out to the Menards store and picked up a packet of 50 washers, right, to use as my spacers. Originally, I tried to use 5 of them. That wasn't quite enough, so I had to take the board down, and I ended up using 10 spacers on each corner to give me enough room between the wall and the pegboard to hang my tools. Because I'm hard-headed and I didn't want to wait on my husband to get home from work, I decided that I'd put this up by myself, and even if it meant that I had to get my head involved. And so I just used my head to help hold the board up while I had the drill in one hand, the screws in the other hands, and the washer, all trying to get it done. I don't know how I made it work, but we honestly got this thing hung and secure, and I feel pretty proud of myself, head and all. Next, I decided that I wanted to put some trim around this to give it a finishing look instead of having the raw edge. So using a miter saw or miter box and a saw, I cut some 45-degree angles in trim that I picked up at Menards to create a frame. This is where things started going bad. My original plan was to use this fix-all adhesive from the dollar store and glue all of the corners together so that I could put just one solid frame up on the wall. I thought that would work, but it didn't. So I ran out the next day and I picked up this 0-second instant grab Loctite, which I thought would work. I put it together, following the instructions just like they said. Everything seemed to be fine while it was drying, but the minute I took the first step on the ladder, it all fell apart again, as you can see there. So now I'm scratching my head going, what am I going to do? I want to put this up together as one piece so that everything's level and even. And I went back to the drawing board. I read the instructions again on the Loctite, which said to put the glue on each corner or each end that you want to put together, allow that to dry for 10 minutes, and then put them together and allow it to dry for 24 hours. That's what I did, and you can see here the Dollar Tree fix-all worked perfect. Originally, I wanted to use the Loctite grab all to hold it onto the pegboard and not have to use my brad nails, but after that fiasco that I had trying to get the corners to hold together, there was no way I was going to deal with that with the whole pegboard. So I went ahead and just bought some brad nails and used those. I made sure that I leveled it. Now, here are the things: you want to make sure that it's square, and you want to make sure that your frame is level, and then just take your brad nails and nail it in. Now, I'm using a pneumatic brad nailer, but you could also use a hammer and some real thin finishing nails to get this done as well. I used a 1-inch brad nail because I didn't want it to poke out on the other side, and as I was nailing it up, I just made sure that I was getting good coverage and good secure. Again, you probably see while I was creating here, I decided that I wanted to put in a mandala S. And so I created that using my Cricut cutter. And I did try to film that, but it also was a beast and gave me trouble of getting it up on the wall. So I just said, forget it, and went forward with making sure that I was able to get the vinyl up. I ordered this kit of pegboard accessories from Amazon, and I will try to remember to link it down below. It was like 10 bucks, but this is how it turned out. This was the finishing product, and you guys, I love it. My husband said I was doing a bit too much. He said I was doing overkill, but I'm telling you, this is so cool because all of my tools that I use on a regular basis are right here at arm's reach. My Cricut pens, my Cricut scrapers, all my tools, they're right here. Now, I'm not sure that this is how they will stay, but for right now, this is perfect. Tell me what you think. Leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you in our next video.